My name is Christopher Giles. I am the Senior IT ERP Analyst for Car Automotive. I oversee Plex for North America, Germany, Japan. And Car Automotive is a Tier 1 automotive seating manufacturer that also services the commercial vehicle and aftermarket sectors as well. The way that we had our work instructions on the floor currently, or I guess previously, was just a full page sheet that had, 1, 2, 3, 4, you do this. Looking at what we had on the floor, it was outdated. I noticed watching the workers, it wasn't really referring to it very often, if ever, really. So giving them a resource that was on a screen that they're already using every single seat they were producing in order to use Mach 2. They would be able to see it right there. It was right in front of them. It was close. It was updatable very easily. It was a ultimate solution to a problem that we had in terms of keeping things repeatable and make sure everyone knew exactly what they needed to do. I'd say it's a twofold benefit that we've seen from using guided work instructions. On the one hand, we now have embedded images as well as full text for work instructions. Previously, it was just the wall of text that was barely getting reviewed. Now we can actually add images in there and show exactly what we want them to do on the floor. And the second one was for particularly our sewing work centers. We just kind of rushed it out there a little bit. So we're going with a very flat BOM, we're going with a very flat process routing structure. It was, you grab the material and then you make it. And that's all we were really doing. Process steps or guided work instructions has allowed us to see that we need to get more granular with how we're routing those jobs and how we're running those operations. So it's given us the freedom to take a look at it again, understand that maybe what we were doing initially wasn't the best way going forward, and we've started to spread those out across multiple operations, giving us better view on material depletion, where in the WIP process items are, making it easier for us to schedule, and giving us a whole slew of other benefits. Our communication for communicating to the floor that we were making changes was nearly non-existent in a lot of cases. We'd put out updated sheets and we'd hope people would look at it. There wasn't really a good validation system of, yes, we know this person looked at it, yes, we know they are doing things the new way. Same with deviations. We'd call to the team lead and be like, hey, we're making a deviation. Please do X, Y, Z now. With the guided work instructions, we can add in there as a first process step of, hey, there's a deviation. Make sure you're doing the new deviated process or the new deviated material and require them to acknowledge that, yes, every single time I am doing this new process. Same thing with if we're making changes to the process. They'll change on the work instructions. And then we will be able to show that, yes, they are saying they are doing the thing that they have been told to do every single time. And it gives us that accountability of if they didn't do it, now we can tie it back to who acknowledged it, who said yes, and why was there any missteps there. I'd say that for Recaro, the biggest gains that we've seen from the guided work instructions is just being able to keep ourselves accountable and keep ourselves doing the same task repeatedly and making sure that we're doing the same thing every single time. We're not relying on tribal knowledge of this person knows the way to do things, or just sheer experience of this person's been here 5 years, they know what they're doing. We can actually put out there something that's repeatable. I can rely that someone who's been here 5 years or someone who's been here a month, I should not be seeing a discrepancy in terms of what they're doing, how they're doing it, and the quality of seat that they're producing.